So Snowbreak will never be able to escape drama. Alright, you guys know with Girls Frontline 2, there's NTR drama. But Snowbreak has his own drama from CN. So this guy apparently he represents the Chinese. Why we CN bros are so crazy. You will understand after watching this. Okay, let's see then. What will I understand? Forgive me for not being good at English and using a translator. In order to show the Western brothers the battlefield situation on the CN side and why we Chinese players are so crazy and fussy about trivial matters. Okay, let's have a look. Alright, so this drama can be something that we need to understand as someone that's not Chinese. Alright, this was posted yesterday on Xianghaoshu, a social media app that is more popular among female users in China. Okay, remember, this is female users in China, very famous, Xiaohongshu. They announced that there will be surprise Easter eggs for tomorrow's anniversary celebration. They will be difficult for male players to accept and will make female players smile knowingly. Wait, what? They announced that there will be surprise Easter eggs tomorrow's anniversary celebration. They will be difficult for male players to accept and will make female players smile knowingly. What does that mean? There will be a surprise for Snowbreak anniversary tomorrow. A close friend of mine told me that she contacted a few female artists working at LHM and tomorrow she will put an exclusive Easter egg for female players in the game. This is something that male players, nerds, don't have. Let's wait and see, ha ha ha. Okay, so what is that? So this is going to be some sort of Easter egg that I put in the game, okay? So 2 characters. Interesting. So they randomly see one post of hidden message for women. Originally, the players just took this as a boast. But this morning, the survey support staff was engraved with the 01 logo. In Chinese, 01 and Lingyi are pronounced exactly the same. 01 and Lingyi are pronounced exactly the same, okay? So 01 right here, okay? 01 right here. So 01, so Lingyi. This is a character during the game's beta test period that can be played by males. Later, many of these characters' plots were transferred to the protagonist player by the player. This character does not exist in the current Snowbreak game. The purpose of engraving 01 on the shoulder is just to make some players happy when they see it and make them feel that male players are hurt, similar to the dog whistle politics in the West. Okay. So it's just like that incident of the NTR. There's one character, I forgot the name, in GFL2. Lingyi is a male. Wait, Lingyi, this is a male? That looks like a... In the official picture, there was no 01 symbol. And the other was 02 instead of 01. Okay. The other one was 02 instead. Players who discovered the problem reported to the official customer service. So this is the official response from the official Snowbreak account, is it? So after investigation, the situation is as follows. The character drawing was drawn by an outsourced staff. After the drawing was collected, it was modified. During the process, we found that the word 01 was problematic, so we modified the character drawing and sent it to the relevant person in charge. The picture of the promotional version was modified. The previous version of the game had the correct character drawing, but we fixed some bugs after maintenance yesterday. When updating, the logistics character drawing part was not successfully submitted. Male planner was responsible, resulting in the old version of the character drawing being sent out. We are currently urgently repairing this problem. We will cancel cooperation with the outsourcing team and fire the corresponding person in charge. Damn! This person is gonna get fired! Yo, this person is gonna get fired! Just because of 01, which was supposed to be replaced with 02. So Snowbreak is working with a different... apparently they are outsourcing somebody to draw the character drawing part. So another person was trying to sabotage. This person that they are being hired was trying to sabotage by drawing a 01. In the future, we will also increase the intensity of simple repairs and internal self-inspection to avoid this problem from happening again as much as possible. I just finished criticizing and it was Chong Chong's turn to criticize. I apologize to everyone. I'm so sorry. It was a good day, but he made such a low-level mistake, which made everyone feel bad. I will never keep such a person. So this person that worked for Snowbreak made a small mistake of this character design and is getting fired. Snowbreak said, okay, we're going to fire this guy. So 0-1 is like a dog whistle. You cannot put 0-1. Try to sabotage the game and get fired. Okay, that is pretty crazy, alright? Wait. I will never keep such... this is just one of the small incidents, one of the many battles of CN players. Okay? But this time, there's an official certification Mumu. I hope to send this to let all Western bros know what enemies we CN male players are facing and why we have become what we are now. The enemies we face will spare no effort to mix dog whistle content into the game graphics and poison into the text dialogue, subtly affecting the game and operation strategy. So again, this is something that's happening in Korea as well, right? In Korea, you guys remember the hand gesture thing? This one? Do you guys remember that thing? Exactly the same. Exactly the same situation. So in Korea, when you do that, it's like a dog whistle of, you know, feminism. Okay, it's trying to, you know, say that the PP is small or whatever, right? So that was being inserted into a lot of Korean drawings, right? But I guess in China or in, you know, in CN, the dog whistle is a bit different here. 0-1, very sensitive. 0-1. The Megane sign, yeah, that's the one, right? So there's always going to be an agenda being pushed by some people, right? I get it, right? Snowflakes. These people think they are fighting a real war. It's not that they are fighting a real war, but it is happening in Western as well. In Western media, everyone is pushing what? Gender identity, race. I see race being pushed a lot in a lot of video games. When I was 10 years old, I play a lot of games. It seems to be less of an issue, the gender or the race of the character. But nowadays, you start to see more diversity being, I wouldn't say being forced, but you see it a lot. You see like, oh, you gotta have diversified, you gotta have different skin color in the game. So it's, you know, like I get it, it's different issues altogether. Yasuke is one of it, right? You know there's plenty of other games as well, right? I think the Ubisoft Star Wars was one of it as well. It has to be a female. You know, Assassin's Creed, yes. Even the not Helldivers 2. What's the one? What's the game again that feature Hades 2? Is it Hades 2? Also, I heard that the gods were a bit. They changed the gods to try to look like a human or something. I don't know, something along those lines. Like there's like the gods don't look muscular or don't look how they're supposed to be. There's a trans god or something. I don't know. It's weird stuff. Weird stuff. We live in a very weird era. Alright? Give them an inch, they will take a mile. They don't want a GFL2 drama to happen in Snowbreak? Yes. That's the thing. So, yeah, everywhere will have their own issues, alright? In the Western, will have their own issues. In Korea, they have the hand sign. I guess in CN, they have this NTR thing. Is something that a lot of female players seems to want to push. I don't know. Hades 2 is ultra woke. Countless Chinese gacha games have been subtly influenced this way, and is slowly starting to become weird. Snowbreak is almost the last private LAN, but they still want to stir up trouble on Snowbreak to try to influence or discuss male players. This is the current situation we are facing. This is why Snowbreak is so popular in CN, because we have no way to retreat. Huh. Very interesting. So I guess Girls Frontline 2 is... what's the word? Infiltrated by some of these other people. They are trying to push this gender agenda thing in a way, right? Female incels? I don't know. Is it female incels? It's so weird that women who don't like fan service or Snowbreak still complain about it. Are there dudes who complain about fan service in games like Love and Dead Space? Just play what you like and ignore the one you don't like. It's not that serious. It's a recent trend in gacha games I've noticed after Genshin's popularity. It's a similar issue in shipping wars, where MF, male or female ships, are criticized to hell just cause they prefer the male or male or female to female ship more. as a woman, I generally don't understand the mindset. These people are ironically the biggest hypocrites. They'll be surprised how many women artists there are who draw these sexy revealing designs and enjoy them. The gender war thing for mobile gacha happened years ago thanks to Arknight CN. Okay, reporting the Azulian CN swimsuit skins. Things just escalates after that to this point. Normally this would be a minor nothing burger, but the fact that there's a clear malicious intent pretty much makes it an actual big deal. Yeah, it's like, if you are an outsider, you look into this, you might not know. Like, if you never read the context into this, you're not a Chinese player, to you it's going to be a very small issue, right? Because it's like, who cares about the 0-1 thing? Like, who cares? It's just 0-1, 0-2, but the 0-1 has like a hidden meaning, right? That, you know, it seems like it means male, I guess. 0-1 and Lingyi. So it's trying to push like a different narrative into the game. So definitely it seems that way. Femcells are ruining games. I think the reason why there's a lot of female incels or something that's ruining the game is because gaming is more mainstream now. In fact, I think gaming are probably more mainstream than movies, right? I feel like games are definitely more mainstream than movies now. I mean, movies are already infiltrated by woke. For example, like if you go to Disney, it's like super woke. I remember I watched the Disney movie. What was the latest Disney movie that I watched was Buzz Lightyear. The latest Buzz Lightyear. I still don't understand why they need to make the grandma, like one of the character in the game, the grandmother is lesbian. And they try to insert it in there, but there's no reason for her to be lesbian. It's like, oh, your grandma married another woman, and then you are adopted. And then I'm like, okay, like, is this going to play into something? It didn't. It's just there for the sake of lesbian. So I was like, but this is a kids show. Why need to have this? It's very weird. It's very weird nowadays. Nowadays it's becoming more and more weird. It's like, let's just insert these things here just for the sake of it being there. But yeah, it's like, if you guys watch the movie, you will know what I'm talking about. It was at the beginning, they keep emphasizing, oh, your grandma, and then they even show a picture, the grandma together with another woman, and then have you as a kid. Then I'm like, okay, they are lesbian, okay, but it's not important. And I watched until the end, I still don't understand why does that need to be there. It didn't need to be there. It's nothing to do with the story at all. Marvel's last few movies became too woke. Yeah, it is. It is very weird. Most video game, a lot of people use these videos, movies, music, and games to push their own personal agenda. And it's definitely getting a lot of pushback as well from players. That's why a lot of players don't like it. A lot of players try to push it back with the Girls Frontline 2, push back NTR stuff. They're trying to put, even though it's small, nobody likes to be like, these things forced into their games, I guess. It's starting to happen. I think Western is probably the least vocal about it feels like. There are people that are trying to fight back. I saw people are trying to say, okay, Ubisoft sucks for putting Yasuke, whatever. But I think Chinese and Korean are more outspoken. It does feel that way.